Hey everyone, Sal here, welcome back to episode 6 of the Melvor Random Adventure series. Bit of a gap between the last episode and this one, a few days. The gap, video-wise, or release schedule-wise, I guess, started between the previous one, I think episode 4 and episode 5. I have the videos staggered, upload-wise, a little bit, such that I'm uploading the previous... Okay, that was going to get confusing. I'm uploading episode 5 as I'm recording episode 6. And I'll upload episode 7 as I record... upload this episode as I record episode 7. There we go. So, it's been a few days, and I've done various things that some of which you may have already noticed. Let's go ahead and cover the ones I'm going to forget first, though. I believe we can go down here to... stats, and nope, not seeing it. Completion log, that's what we want. Pets. We have several pets, some of which I got last episode and forgot to mention it. Finn the cat, hit points pet, 100 extra hit points. Always nice. And Bruce for plus 3 attack. But the massive one is one I got between last episode and this episode, from what I remember, is Larry the Lonely Lizard. Plus 15 harvest quantity from farming. So that's pretty massive, and we are now up to, if we equip our corn here, got 4,800 corn, and some other stuff as well. Some strawberries, some cabbage, some snake grass. That's the bulk of it. So that's part of the reason I have gone on to do the other things, which is quite a bit of skilling. 72 are... I almost said some weird mix of astrology and archaeology, because it is impossible for me to not think archaeology when I'm saying astrology, for some reason. Combat level 72, so we're capped on astrology levels, but like I said, still worth doing to pick up mastery levels, because you'd end up doing that anyways, and the XP at the low-level constellations is negligible. So if we view active modifiers here, we've got quite a bit of accuracy bonus now. If we look inside of each of these, pretty easy to get a few of the low points there to pump the accuracy rating by quite a bit. And some bonus skill XP is nice as well, just to get combat levels more quickly. And then we've got plus hidden levels in a few skills. Namely attack and strength, because those are the only ones that are high enough at the moment to have those unlocked. We've got 2% lifesteal from Vale, if that's how they want you to pronounce that. So that'll be nice on saving at least a little bit of food. Tiny amount, but it adds up over time. And then, yeah, mostly just XP bonuses. The melee strength bonus doesn't really matter right now because we don't really have any melee strength boosting equipment. Like I said, I've been going on the farming, growing whatever herbs I got. Herbs I have seeds for, I should say. And mostly corn. I should get some better seeds like strawberries again, before I do too much more of this. And trees, had some oak seeds left over, so I've been growing those. I have some maples as well that I grow every now and then. And then I went on to actually do some ranged first. So I have 40 range now. You might be wondering how that happened. So I trained it the normal way, bow and arrow, until the extremely high level of 3. And then from there, I wonder how many people have used the slingshot to the extent that I have in this game. It deals 40% of your base damage 100% of the time. So you're like heavily gimping your damage. But it does not require ammo. So I was like, screw that, I'm not... I tried the, whatever they are, frozen archers a little bit more. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. And I'm not killing a bunch of, like, Golbins or bandits for other arrows either. I'm like, let me just try out the slingshot. See if it's that horrible. and it was not. I basically went from 3 to 40 overnight, which is more than fine for me. So it worked out perfectly, and 40 is where I decided to stop. I might hold there for a little bit. Might go up to like 50 or 60, we'll see. If I got to 40 in such short order, those aren't really that far out, all things considered. And the purpose in that is now we can do things like equip green dragonhide vambraces. So here, the defensive benefits are not anything over what the hard leather vambraces provide, but if we upgrade them, they are, including a bit of damage reduction. So that'll be very useful for when we want to actually do some content and dungeons and whatnot. And it'll especially be useful if we never get better melee leg armor, because we can equip trimmed dragonhide leggings, whatever they're called. Chaps. I'm losing it. And so basically I've done a lot of crafting training. I killed a lot of cows, got some more strength levels out of that. I did kill some cows with range early on, but no, I think I killed cows overnight with range. So I got a little bit from that, and then I had to buy a bit of leather to finish off the last little bit. But now, if I'm training with the green dragonhide from here on out, crafting is profitable. So as long as I have enough money to like sustain this overnight, or for however long I need to be away, then I can just train crafting as high as I want. It might be pretty slow, but it'll be profitable at least. So the way that works is in the shop, you can buy leather and tan it, of course. Been doing the tanning portion for extra money this whole series, and this costs 200 in total to get one green dragonhide, just with the step of buying leather coming first. So 200 there, sells for 200. If you want to back out, you can just do so. Like, say I just dump all of my money into green dragonhide to make sure I have enough for overnight or something. If I have left over in the morning and I need money, I can just sell it. No loss there. Then, the vambraces, the chaps, and the body armor require 1, 2, and 3 of these respectively, and sell for 200, 400, and 600. So, that's break even. But then you include the chance to preserve resources, and that's where the profit comes from. So, as you get into making the body at level 63, or maybe even the shield at level 60, I think that takes 3 as well. But oh, this is not how I thought it was. I thought the body came before the shield. I mean, it makes sense that it doesn't, but not everything makes sense in this game. Like 44 for hard leather body, 50 for hard leather chaps. That doesn't make any sense. So I kind of thought this followed similar logic. Anyways, so I will likely be doing quite a bit more crafting, making green dragonhide vambraces, and then later other things, dumping money into it, etc. If not, I will likely train some other astrology related things, get mastery levels and whatnot, push up the mastery pool to get to 95 as soon as possible. I mean, all of these are good breakpoints, so each one you pick up is pretty huge, helps you unlock things more quickly, so the more you focus into one early, the better of a time that's going to be. I might go with this one for now because the 99 mastery is food healing efficiency, so that'll help save more food in conjunction with the lifesteal. So I'll probably end up going for more of this. It's already my second highest one at this point anyways, so that kind of works out. And that will give us a chance to get the counterpart to this jewel. Really lucked out on getting this jewel. I think I got it while I was crafting. I think that's the only thing I have trained that I can get it from, so that makes sense. For those that don't know, not as familiar with Melvor, this is half of a crown there's like an inner crown that drops, and you socket the jewel in it by upgrading. Yeah, here we go. Circlet of Relics. And baseline, plus 10% chance to preserve resources. This is just pretty massive. I was going to say something and then completely forgot. But as you skill, there's a chance you get these charges, but the unpowered version of them. It's kind of a weird situation. You get the uncharged stones, and then you click the upgrade button, and then there's no other input required. You just upgrade them. And if you have those, that 10% becomes 25%. So plus 15 over the baseline, with the chance that the charges are destroyed. Basically, getting the other part to the crown from astrology would mean 10/25% resource preservation, which would be pretty amazing. Caps at 80%, and it's a lot of effort to get even close to that point, so that's not really a concern, and the crown would be a huge help in the moment. And if we check the milestones again, current level cap of 72, so we can get up to Blue Dragonhide equipment, and if we get 50 range, we could then equip it. And I think that has plus 3% damage reduction per piece, so that would be pretty nice to grab as well. Another benefit is that we're unlocking more things in the jewelry slot. I'm going to cancel the action here, but for example, gold emerald ring, if we get an emerald, plus 4% combat XP, could help with pushing our level cap up a little bit. The other ones aren't super useful at the moment, I don't think. They have some potential like niche uses for us, largely because of the restrictions we have, but some of the silver ones are more interesting, and that is obviously locked behind acquiring some silver bars, which we have discussed in previous episodes. We'll likely have to do deep sea ship for that. Anyways, that's the plan at the moment. Kind of probably get 50 range, train crafting quite a bit, get some better equipment. In terms of melee and range defense, our adamant plate body actually beats the green and blue, and I think all the way up to red, maybe black as well, upgraded body armor. So this might stay there unless I determine that we just need damage reduction more than anything else, like if we're actually getting to the point of idling some things, then I might go for that. But or obviously if we're fighting like mage opponents, then the magic defense is going to be more impactful there. But yeah, for the moment, looking at same goes for the shield as well. Looking at getting some chaps and the upgraded van braces, and we can actually do that right now. Go ahead and upgrade one of these. 10,000 gold, set of van braces, and 50 extra dragon hide. And we can lock that and equip those for our first ever point of damage reduction. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of chaps to sell as well. Go ahead and do that. Have about half a mil. Not going to unlock a skill this episode. You may have noticed that the jewel is worth quite a bit of money as well. Pretty substantial there. Not going to sell it though because these things are kind of obscenely rare. So you better keep hold of them when you get them. Yeah, 2% damage reduction. Woo. There are incremental gains on damage reduction, so each point you get is worth more. So from here on out, that's kind of the name of the game. Anyways, I'm going to call that here. I think this is the first episode with no skill unlocks. Kind of feels weird, but now we're actually utilizing more of our skills than we were in the past, so that's something at least. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks for doing so, and I'll see you next time. Peace.